not have a lot, but to thank him. When I came 7 months ago, we got the best reception from the senior OC station here. You know, our division is a new division, and we still rely so much on the older station in terms of logistics and manpower. Now, when they find the OC station is not operative, you suffer. So, Mr. Alituha, as a division, we shall miss you, because in terms of logistics and manpower, we've not been having challenges. Any big duty himself is there, plus the crews and transport-wise, he's the one coordinating. So, as a division, we shall miss you, and I hope the coming one will do the same. Please convince him that the Northern Division is not yet stable in terms of logistics, so that he can maintain what you have been doing for us. I does not ask you many questions because he knew that we may lack ABC. He knew what we lack already, and he knew what we can get from CPS. And of course, not only him, but the entire management. But he was so much, because he was directly into in charge of manpower and logistics. It was easier to coordinate with him so much. I knew him before when he was still in Kampala. He was the OC post in Boardroom. That is post opposite around the clock tower. I knew him from ShopRite. I knew him from there. So when I came this way, I asked him if the one I saw there, the one. So I'd known him, part of his character. But what I can assure the colleagues, Alituha is a consistent officer in terms of work. He does not eat his word, he does not change his word. Then two, Alituha's discipline may the long run and the short run may benefit much from it, because where he's going, I was there for 4 years. Mukono is a station which is a bit busier than Mbale. Being under Kempi, it is a suburb, it is a resident area, it is a busy town. It has everything, it has all the characters. But I'm sure once Alituha maintains his consistent what he was doing here, the way he was consistent in his work here, the work will still become very easy for him. Because the difference from here is that the other side, there is much of these radios, the use of radios, it is much in the camp operations, they are regional and of country. But I know, I try to get him in uniform as later state. So that's what Kampala needs. I'm sure they have picked the right officer to work in the world. So the one who is coming, I don't know him, but we shall also work with him. We have not received police. We have not believe, please, of my fellow colleagues. We should avoid comparing, and it has been good. Everybody knows, everybody within the state, that it has been good. So we avoid comparing again. I wish he was still here. That officer will somehow get discouraged. Oh, we may see Alituha is still moving, is still underground doing the ground at him. But we hope it has been good, because somebody who has been working in Kempi has enough experience, like Alituha has. Alituha, with his experience, he can work anywhere. He has worked as a station. We wish him the next upgrading and promotions. We want him at the same. I know he can handle DPC now, even if he any station with his experience. So Mr. Alituha, We wish you all the best in Mukono. Mukono is a busy town. It's a city. It has a position like Mbale here. There's nothing new in Mukono which is not here.
I thank the DPC Mbale for accepting to appoint me to lead the welfare team, mobilized for the success of this sitting. I thank my team members for the job well done. Kazi waliowatuma mmefanya nini? We are seeing Mbale Alituha is leaving us. I'm not saying it's leaving a very big gap because someone has already filled it. But I know, like my bosses have said, we are going to miss him as the Mbale Alituha. My bosses have said, we all need to welcome the new OC station and give him the same support we have been giving Mbale Alituha for success to be sustained. Because we have been achievers in Mbale City, we have been fighting all sorts of problems together as a team, headed by Mbale Alituha and the DPC and the OCC. So when the new one comes, let's give him the same support, and we shall have no bigger challenges. The same solidarity that you have exhibited today. When I called for support in terms of funds to facilitate this small party, you really were so very cooperative and you made my work very easy. How I wish it all goes to that to even others who may be coming in or leaving us. I think we shall be exemplary to the rest of the stations, to the rest of the regions. Mbale, we work as a team. You know, in fighting crime, if you don't fight together with others, you fail. We are succeeding in that. The DPC has a happy team and a hard-working team. From the DPC, I want to commend these colleagues of mine. They are hard-working, right from the lowest cadre to the highest. And it's because of your good mobilization that they are hard-working. So I thank you very much, and we pray you maintain so that you live in Mbale and you are celebrating like we are celebrating Mbale Alituha.
My colleague Alituha, we've really solved a lot of issues in his office. People grabbing the estates of the deceased, it becomes a culture. That is why we are seeing very many children on the streets here, because they are lacking what to eat. Why? Because the greedy people, the greedy clan member, the greedy family member, they have taken away the estates. We team up with officers. Specifically, I handle research issues with Alituha in the office, and we have seen some of these people that they have seen justice and have reclaimed back their estates. I want also to ask my colleagues here to intensify community policy B, to sensitize the public. Of course, we are doing it, but we need to intensify. He has been a very good one. A public communicator via sensitizing. We teach our people where they can access help. I think it is just change of address, but we are still together.
But I want to also confirm that I am yet, because while we are away, maybe somebody will emerge and say it, but up to now, the 2 years you have been around, I have not had anything controversial about you as someone who has been very active within the area. Comrades, I have been a local leader here for over 20 years. in local government, and specifically Northern Division as for 10 years, and I was the lucky one going to council as NRM, you know, like you put it, and people are wondering whether how I've been doing it, because this place has been hostile for some time to the system. But I have been friendly to those negative forces. I don't know, somehow they found me presenting them on council, and it is our council that gave birth to the city where we are serving today. And some old man, very famous, called Mujasi. Some of you could have ever heard about him. Bernard Mujasi was a very famous LCF chairperson, but right now is a presidential advisor. So recently, as you may be aware, this is also a maiden opportunity for me to appear before you. That I also happen to be among the people that were identified to serve under the presidency as Assistant Resident State Commissioner for Industrial Division. But at the same time, I am a teacher, a secondary teacher. That is what has been keeping me around, besides this political work that I've been doing, organization and other. So finally, I found myself here representing His Excellency and also a representative of central government at that level. So I am very privileged that I've got an opportunity to identify with you, because I'm very supposed to work with you very closely. I only regret that I'm going to miss Mr. Alituha. Very soon, we are going to be in a very fun environment that all of you know, and we needed cadres like him, that cadres in a sense of professionalism. I want to be clear, because these press guys, I know how sometimes they misunderstand. Cadres in terms of professionalism, but not being leaning to where I would wish him to lean. So we needed cadres of his nature in offices that matter, like where I have been. But like the DPC Nakaluka put it, let us have faith that the incoming will equally do us a service, and whether that is coming from the environment that is not so unique from what Mbale is. From the submissions about you, I pick about 3-4 things. One is humility. And as a teacher, like somebody put it, the OCCID said he taught. One feature about us is that we are psychologists. You look at a person in less than an hour, you are able to have a rough picture of what he is. So the short time I've sat close to him, I can see indeed what you are saying. He's a man of humility. He's a mentor. Like you have put it and picking it from you. But when you look at the gentleman, he doesn't look the age of a mentor. But in spite of his age, he has been mentoring so many who have a lot to learn from him. How we pray that somebody else will take up that responsibility as we lead our communities. I want to urge the rest of us members. I picked this from one of the local leaders. He said, please, I shared with him while I was coming here. One thing about that man is that he knew how to relate with local leaders. Sometimes that is a challenge, especially with our officers. Local leaders sometimes don't need so much from the forces, but they always just want to be acknowledged, especially these LC ones. When he has something to share with you, you pick information from them, but the moment you look at the person with content, they will always keep this to themselves. So this is a counselor at the division, keep his name, but he told me one strength about that man is he knows how to relate with local leaders, and indeed I am one of those that is going to miss him. So I want also to pass this challenge to all of you members in your respective offices, that let us try to establish or strengthen, I know it has been there, but strengthen the working relationship with the local leaders this gentleman is going away, that somebody made that kind of report.
I would like to pledge that you support my predecessor. My successor. So you support my successor. So with those few words, I would like to once again appreciate the organizers of this function, and I wish you a good stay.